fish first cast. First cast and a fish. There's a lot of stream. Oh, it's come out. Well, that bodes well, doesn't it? Sod's law. First cast, first bite, and then nothing. We'll soon find out. And just to say, see the float. Can't see when it gets past there. Glass is steaming up. Yep, in again. See if we can keep it on this time. Feels a bit perchy. It's a little dace. I've only got £5 main line on and I think £4 bottom. So if I do get anything big with the speed of this current, I think it'll be a bit of a nightmare trying to get it in, but let's worry about that as and when it happens. It's another bite. Yeah, struggling to see that float. With it being quite warm and muggy today in the water though, there's probably a good chance that most of the fish are trying to find in shallower water where the more oxygen is, I would imagine. I think that log in front of me might cause me a bit of grief if I get anything decent. This is an ideal snag for something to get round. Another one. Small dace again, I think. Wouldn't be surprised if we get some pike action in this swim as well. Yeah, really struggling to see the float there about 40 yards down due to the light on the water and the chop. Quite lucky really, because just where I've got my camera behind me there's probably about 3 square foot of a sandy bank to put my bag onto and my bait. If it wasn't for that then I wouldn't have had anywhere to put my gear. I've had to be on the back over there on the opposite bank where I've left the rest of my bait and my rod bag. The weather forecast suggests potential of showers most of the afternoon and even thundery showers, so fingers crossed it doesn't end up amounting too much. Just hope I'm not pushing the fish further down with the bait. Say about 40 yards down there, struggling to see the float at all. Just to see it now, where it goes from the silvery water to the flatter, darker water. It's one of the guy here who was just getting ready to walk down to the bank when I arrived. He's just at the top end of the island, rolling meat under a tree. So that's what he tends to do rather than static. Fish under a weight, just roll meat under snags. So it seems to make sense to me. Rather than just being sat there all day looking at a rod tip. Yep. A little dace by the looks of things. Hopefully if I keep on feeding a few maggots every cast I'll push the smaller stuff out and chub will follow in and hopefully some barbel. Intended to get out of bed a bit earlier than I actually did this morning. I was wide awake at 4:30, 5 o'clock and contemplated getting straight up. But then I remembered it was quite a late night after watching the football and it probably wouldn't have been a wise thing to get out that early. It's currently 11 o'clock. In no rush to go, so as long as the weather feet keep off, still got plenty of bait. I'll continue to fish probably through till early evening. The fishing wingman was out yesterday on North Alton Water at Morton on Swale. It was his 300th, he does a blog every time he goes fishing, it was his 300th blog. And as it happens he had his first proper Morton barbel, just under £7 I think it was. So over the moon for him. It's only 3 weeks now till the both of us go to Ross on Wye. 2 or 3 days for a chub and barbel. Looking forward to it. I think the first bite I had on the first cast must have been a chub based on how it was pulling. So everything since then has been tiny days. Don't know whether to put something a bit more visible on than what I've got. Probably have to be something like a chubber float with a bigger top on it. float that I am using, mine has got quite a big top on it. It's a Dave Harrell shallow stick, 4 number 4s. You can see there, but a couple of number 8s. I think it's a number 8 or number 6s every 4 inches. And then probably hook length of around about 18 inches. £3.8 I think, with a barbless size 16 on it, wide gape. Continue with what we're doing at the minute. Whoa! Oh, that was a bigger fish. I can see it flashing just down near that tree. So I might have to go across there and pull that snag out, I think. It's definitely going to give me some jip. Yeah, that bite there was literally just under the rod tip. I think if I go and move that snag though, it's probably going to disturb the fish. Yeah, so it shows the fish are actually just in front of me in this boil as well. Yeah, another fish. Small one again, I think. Yeah. Feels maybe a tiny little bit bigger. Maybe an inch longer. On the left bank it's Bradford number 1 Fishing Club, whereas the side I'm on the right's Leeds, and the lower limit's just about another 50-60 yards downstream, something called the pillbox, which is like a brick structure. But I think on the other side, on the Bradford side, it continues down past that sweeping bend at the bottom. We've got some really good pegs. Whoa, this is something bigger. Oh, it's got off again. Bloody barbless hooks. Right, I've been here probably best part of 45 minutes. I don't half a dozen dace hooks an hour. I've lost a couple of what felt like decent chub. Just going to come back and get some maggots for my empty maggot pouch, and I'll continue. It's been good so far, enjoying it. Seems to have gone quiet all of a sudden. I'll take my top off the sky seems to be darkening up. It sounds like it'll probably be raining in 10 minutes. Is that a fish? Yep. Good winch. Long range fish as well, it must be 100 yards downstream. Trying to take me in the trees. Oh, it's a good fish, this one. Get out them trees. I'll just keep some pressure on it. Whoa, get out. Oh, I see it splashing right near the willows. Get out. too sure whether I managed to tease it out the trees or not. I can see a branch moving. Yeah, I think it's out. I don't think it's massive, it's just the current. Still in the slacker water on the side. It'll probably be in trouble when it gets into this faster stuff. I'm making a bit of headway on it. Could have done with extending my net. Love this to be a barbel. I feel it's going to be a chub. It's not strong enough. I have to walk down to it a little bit, I think. Now it's in the fast stuff. Now I might be in trouble. Come on, show yourself. It's a chub. Doesn't look like a bad one. Oh, got it. First chub of the day. You've probably seen that was an epic struggle, nearly an epic fail in the current. Sort of good job it wasn't a barbel really. Rod's probably too long and they couldn't get all of the net handle out. It's not a bad looking fish, I'd say. Probably somewhere in the region of a 3 pounder, I would imagine. Probably just maybe shy of 3 pound. Nevertheless, nice fish. Let's get it back. There she goes. don't know whether the camera can pick that up, but it's got I think a size 12 hook and a core and mate anchor. Worth a punt. We're getting ready for the heaviest downpour of the day. Looking at the sky. Here we go. Yep, we're in. Didn't take as long as I thought. I think that could have been a clap of thunder as well, which is all we want. It's a good fight of this. Even just a small barbel would be nice. Chub. Yep. Very big. On the meat though, which is different. Come on, I need you before the rain. It's a barbel. It's actually a barbel. Small barbel. Back in the river after that small barbel and the rain's passed over. Bright sunshine again now. Just fingers crossed for another barbel. Or a decent chub. Lowering. Saw that flash, that's a big one. This is a bigger barbel. Has to be. Yeah, it's a barbel. I think I'm going to be snookered here. They'll have me in them willows. See if we can get in the middle of the river. I'm only on £5 line on the float. Oh yeah. No, of course not. Fine. Right. It's only, no, it's a barbel, but it's only a small one. Just the one, about £3, about a couple of hours ago. Is it? Probably about 30-40 days, couple of chub, smaller barbel about £1, and then this one that looks about £3 or £4 by the looks of it. Yeah. Got it.